In the tales of the Norse and the Kurgan, there is legend of a warrior unparalleled. A champion forged in the heart of fear, who reached into the grave and found only hate. To embrace such hate is to become a nightmare. It is to wield dread as lesser men wield armies. It is to become fear itself. It is to become the Hammerstorm.
Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Space Wizard Total War. With the arrival of 3.1 and the celebration of the anniversary of 40 years of Warhammer, the original Warhammer himself, Harrold Hammerstorm, fondly known as Harry the Hammer, has made his arrival to Total War Warhammer 3. He is going to be free to all players as long as you have that CA account logged in and linked up. An absolutely amazing looking model that is going to be a nightmare for all of your foes while playing as a Warriors of Chaos faction. Harry is going to be free for all players. The mere hearsay of one of the mightiest warriors in all of the Northlands will finally come to fruition, letting you slot this powerful legendary hero into your Warriors of Chaos armies. Fueled by the favor of the gods and ready to smash bones to powder, Harrold's affinity for fighting the undead makes him a cursed sight for all those who dare rise again. As previously stated, Harry is an incredible unit. He is an unbreakable armored warrior who excels at fighting the undead on foot. His Bane to the Dead ability temporarily removes the undead attribute, and it doesn't temporarily. As long as you are near them, it completely removes the undead attribute, making them susceptible to fear and terror. And it is quite amusing to see zombies turn and run off the battlefield like they're normal soldiers, instead of disintegrating. They'll do both, but they'll also turn and run. We'll go over all of his abilities after we cover his very short questline. To start with, you'll have to be playing on one of the Warriors of Chaos factions, and you will need to get any Lord to rank 15. It doesn't have to be your main one, but as soon as your first Lord hits rank 15, the next turn afterwards, you will receive the start of the quest, which will be called the Hammerstorm Cometh, and it will require you to kill 3,000 enemies in battle, which as a Warriors of Chaos faction is very easy to take care of. And when you have slain your 3,000th foe, you will unlock Harrold Hammerstorm, and he will spawn in right next to whichever of your lords hit rank 15 first, as well as a little grip of 2,000 treasury. As to how well this Uber Chad performs in battle, he is very heavily armored, completely unbreakable, has the Bane of the Dead passive ability, which drops everyone's leadership around him by 4, and will actually remove the undead attribute to anyone in 35 meters, and that lasts forever, so it's not temporary, it is a permanent. The undead, he ceased to be the undead while around Harrold. He's also got two pretty powerful magical items in the Hammer of Harry and the Bane Shield. The Hammer of Harry will give him +2 to his undivided authority, whichever army he's in, +5 melee attack, 50 extra armor-piercing weapon damage, and then the ability, the Hammer of Harry, which stops him from moving. He jumps in the air and slams the hammer down, exploding pretty much everyone around him, doing a good deal of damage. Awesome at clearing huge waves of chaff that have maybe pumped up around Harry, or if you charge him into the rear of another group and smash them away. He is an excellent, excellent fighter. His Bane Shield is going to give him a little bit more leadership aura size, more leadership aura effect, more physical resistance +10, and lastly the passive ability, the Bane Shield, which will give him an additional +10 melee defense, and then all enemies in a 35-meter range a drop of 10% to both their weapon damage and armor-piercing weapon damage. He's incredibly tanky and does a lot of damage, very hard to bring down. He will be coming with a unique trait, the Forsaken Avatar of Chaos. This will drop your diplomatic relations by 20 with all vampiric factions and the followers of Nagash, but will make your army immune to vampiric attrition and give you 8 additional leadership, as he is the most uberish of Chads. But that's all there is to Harry. Let me know what you think of this new free LC character in the comments below, but I'm out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like for the light god and a sub for the sub phone, and I will see you on the next one.